Tuesday Night Hangout Live! It's Tuesday Night Hangout Live! It's Tuesday Night Hangout Live! It's Tuesday Night Hangout Live! With your host, Ed Marvin! Tuesday Night Hangout Live is a Flash in Your Pan production. Hey, YouTubers and friends, I hope your day is awesome. Mine could be better. It's a good day. But I know no monologue this week. Got a flash in my face for a second, fraction of a second. But tonight's show has turned into much more. A sister of mine of another mother's in the house with my niece of another mother, Erie Deary. I've known this kid since she was an infant to the beautiful young lady she is now. And her mother, Heather, great person whose how do I say it, Heather? Do I just blurt it out? The loving, caring, significant other, better half to a truly genuine man that's more than just a name on a computer screen. At first, that's what he was. Oh, what was it, Heather? 12 years ago or so. It's been over a decade. And the best part of my Gold Rush weekends at the Swank West property was when Bobby DePotty and Heather and Erie Deary would come hang out with us for a while at camp. Always looked up to it. Even though sometimes when I had my booth and I'm doing this and promoting my channel and Tuesday Night Hangout Live, I always didn't show it. But it was. This past weekend, early in the morning, my very good friend Heather lost the love of her life, and Erie lost her dad. And I lost a good friend and a dredging buddy. He's been in videos with me. He's came to my house, helped me with my bathroom, even though he got a little carried away with Debo, and I got a little on him. God, for such the guy he was, he wasn't a small man. He wasn't a big giant, but he had a heart of a giant. I don't know how long tonight's show is, but I turned it to a tribute of my lost friend that I sure hope I get to see again someday in the hereafter. Get to dredge in the heavenly bodies of water each other again. But I am going to ask of you all of something tonight. It's for a good cause because I know they need it, for one. And Heather, Erie Deary, Bobby, if they knew you and you needed help, they would help you. Our and all of those who already reached out, they have a GoFundMe. I'm going to share the link in the QR code over here. Funerals are very expensive. And they do need help. And I want to thank each and everybody who has donated something to help this burden on their lives at this time a little easier. I donated. I wish I could have donated a lot more. I see our friend MVP has donated, and so many other great people that I don't know, but I'm sure Heather and Erie Deary know. I'll drop the link. If you can click on the link, there it is. You know, I don't care if it's 5, 2, 3, 1, 50, 70, 80, 100, 200, 500, because these two friends of mine right now could use the help and they deserve it. Heather's such an amazing woman. Some of you who have been to Flash Bashes have met her, particularly the last one. If you remember at the island where you go down into the water, there was a big husky guy with the mountain man beard dredging there with his 4-inch with his daughter. That was Bobby and Erie Deary. Heather, Judy, and I couldn't have pulled off the excellent burger dinner and stuff that we did for our friends and guests at Flash Bash if it wasn't for you and the Culvers from West Virginia. But Heather helped immensely. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see this guy or go dredging with him as much as I would like to, but you know how life can be. I don't get to do half as much as, not even a quarter of as much as I would like to do, because there's outings all over I need to go to and want to go to. Just life, you know. Bobby had to have been an angel in disguise, because only the good die young. And Bobby just turned Wednesday. I wished him happy birthday. Last Tuesday, I wished him happy birthday. You know, I'm like, have a great birthday tomorrow. Like, he kind of got a double whammy because a week before that, I wished him happy birthday too. You know, I have my blonde moments. Hey, I was replying to a comment, and I'm having the same feeling as when I was replying to a post about my friend Heather's husband, Erie's dad. I'm at a loss of words. there's so much I want to say, but I can't. Do you understand? I'm sure a lot of you at our age understand death, have loved ones that have passed away. Like me, I'm 63 now. And even though I love my life and I have way, God has blessed me in more ways than I ever deserved. And Bobby and Heather and Erie Deary are three of those blessings. Like I'm the last of my family, except for my foster brother James, if he's lurking in the room. I'm sorry. I don't get this emotional much anymore. I know this is usually my open line Tuesday, and we share stuff, and people email me stuff, and I share that sometimes. And we have JP or Brewer or Heath or Andrew, Cancer Man, AUS, come on, or Brian Wilder. Oh, and by the way, happy birthday, Brian. You better not fucking die in the next week or I'll come to Massachusetts and dig you up. But Bobby, if you knew him as well, even as well as I did, and I, I wish I'd been out dredging with him more. He was a really an avid arrowhead hunter, has a nice collection. There's times where I've been invited to go, but I had other commitments, and I wish now I would have just blown them off and gone and kick some clods with him and look for arrowheads, or go out on his boat on Lake Erie and go fishing. Work different schedules, and miles can be a real pain in the ass sometimes. Pardon my English. Beep. That it is, David. That it is. Time is precious, and you only go around once. So you need to let those you love know you love them. Be good. Be kind. Thanks, Careless. And time is very precious. We give our time to those that deserve it. You're right, Cancer Man. You're welcome, Brian. YouTube can be an amazing platform. I've met so many great and amazing people through this platform. And Bobby and Heather and Erie Deary have been some of those people. You know, I've said it 1,000 times. There's a reason why I say maybe one day too, I'll meet you on the river. It does happen. And a lot of those friends that were just in the chat room at one time have become friends in physical life and that are still good friends. And every time you see each other, it's like my best friend in California, Bart Burt. We skateboarded together, surfed together, traveled the Western United States together. I stayed at his place in Newport Beach. Judy and I did when we went out there for my mom's funeral. I could be away from that person and some of these person for years. And when we hook up, it's like, you know, I love it when I get to see JP and his wife on the river at camp, whatever the outing may be. I swear, one of these days I got to get down there, JP. Same with Jeff Brewer. Hey, James, how you doing? Iron Antler Adventures and Bone Dead Heathen, Beauty and the Beast, Beard in the house. Thank you, Andrew. Some long distance hugs, but I know the three of us will gladly take them. Thank you, Heather. I sure still hope you, and when I know Erie Deary's a young lady and has a lot going on now, but I sure hope you still take the time to come down and enjoy us, our company, and let us enjoy your company at camp during Faucet and Flash Bash, and hopefully we'll be able to get up towards your neck of the woods more. It was a lot easier when I was younger. Joyce, hello. Well, it's better late than never, Joyce. I am still gonna do, you know what? I did it again. I forgot to do the sticker pack giveaway last week, but please remind me before I end the show or while I'm ending the show and I didn't do it. Say, Ed, you got a couple of giveaways. Because tonight is the first Tuesday of the month, and it is our Prospectors Dream sponsored giveaway for this month on this Tuesday, along with the sticker pack. They're only my channel stickers at this time, and a wooden nickel, laser engraved, right here by me. I know, silly, huh? Stacy, hello. Great show last night with Jason the Mason, the Flower Gold Wizard. It was really good meeting him on the shores of Lake Superior a couple of years ago. I hope to do it again someday. Top Cat Josh, welcome. Randy, welcome. And thanks for being a FlashFam member. I greatly appreciate it. I don't remember seeing anyone becoming a member. It is what it is. I do have two streams going. For those on vertical, sorry, I'm not trying to ignore you. I can only have one chat in my face at one time because I have all my gizmos and stuff open here.
Super chat.
And my sounds. And my different scenes open and not the chat where I could highlight it and actually see both. Dot, hello, Terry Marshall. Good to see you. Ringo Zar. Good to see you, Ringo. Nico. So StreamYard now allows me to stream to both formats, both ratios simultaneously now. But please, there's a link posted up in the chat on my horizontal show. Let me go over to my studio desktop of my vertical and I'll pin it over there. I see Roman with Ringo's over here. Terry Marshall's in vertical. Learn the Wild. Nico's in vertical. Dorothy, same name as my mother. Dot, same nickname as my mother. Our neighbor from Indiana is in the house. Sam's Dream. Is that you, Tuckerly? If you're an LDM member, or I believe LDM has changed some things on our club patented properties and private properties. But my friends, Sam and Jimmy Tuckerly, they're also members of the Buckeye chapter of the GPAA. They are now the caretakers and hosts down at Vane Mountain Camp of the Lost Dutchman's Association in North Carolina. It's a really nice camp. They took over the job from Brian and Vonda. They were really nice people too. But it's a really nice camp. It's really close to Thermal City and Lucky Strike and the beautiful mountains of North Carolina. Yes. Thanks for the super chat. I really, really, really need to get to California I sure want to get down there, Sam. It's now the link I just put in the chat over on vertical that is a link to a fundraiser going on for the funeral expenses of a very dear friend of mine that I'll miss greatly, and his widow, Heather. It's a beautiful woman, inside and out. Their daughter, Erie Deary, beautiful person. She can be a bit ornery, being honest, and ooh, she can be a hard nut to crack at times, but she has a heart of gold, especially for Uncle Ed. I love that girl. It would mean the world to me if you could help them. Believe me, I know funeral expenses are costly. Bastards get us coming and going. Well, I appreciate the super chat, Scott. I would appreciate it a lot. I really appreciate that, and I might make another donation to theirs because of it. I would really love if you could either use this QR code in the corner or click on the link and show some appreciation for a true I know I'm biased. I'm terribly biased with them in my relationship with them. But I know for a fact they could use it. I know for a fact it's going to something. They're just not trying. I'm the one trying to pull on your heartstrings along with mine to help them make their lives easier by helping them with the funeral costs for my beloved friend and brother, Bobby DePotti. And I know if you're a regular here, you have seen Bobby in the chat. You have talked with Bobby in my live chat. Thomas Folks, good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much, Nico. I appreciate it very much so. Like I said, I don't care if it's $1 to $500, anywhere in between. But do what I do. Don't let the bastards get a good chunk of it. I did give GoFundMe a tip, but I think it was only like 1%. I know, terrible. Huh? I was even more generous than Europeans because Europeans don't tip. At least from my understanding. I don't know about my blokes down under, but from what I understand, Europeans don't tip. And I know they automatically do it at like 15%. So I slid it down to like 1%. I can understand them getting a little chunk of the pie because I used to own my domain and I used to own my website, and it's expensive. I have a free website now, but when I had my own website that I built and everything, it cost me like $600 a year to have it hosted and stuff. So I understand them getting some kind of kickback, but I slid it way low. So Heather and Erie Deary would have more to use what they need it for. Um, let me do a giveaway and liven up the air of tonight's show a little. But first, I think actually Heather was on the beach the day I filmed this short. I believe she was. But this gentleman here is the gentleman I've been talking about. My good friend, Bobby DePotti. And this, no, she might have been there. This is when I had my 2-inch dredge and he had his 4-inch. The last time I was with him was after I sold my 2-inch to Ron F. in Indiana. And Bobby and I both ran Bobby's dredge. I ran a tank, then he ran a tank. Had a great day on the river with Heather and Bobby. And we both got a little shiny. But this is my good friend who be greatly missed. He was a dredging machine, knew his dredge, knew how to prospect with him. And if you've seen some of my other shorts, like there's a one I took at Fossick or Gold Rush where I was running a booth on Vendors Row for the channel and Dream Mat, and I couldn't really get in the water a lot because I'm at an event working. And Bobby's prospecting across the river, and I go past my dredge and I zoom into Bobby prospecting on the other side of the river. I just wish, and I can wish and wish and wish and wish and wish all I want. But now never again can I dredge with my good friend Bobby DePotti. I can't sit at our camp along the river and have a powwow with my good friend Bobby DePotti anymore. But I sure hope we, in general, the four of us, make sure we get together and still continue that on the banks of the Clear Fork River or wherever it may be. Heather, you know you're always welcome at our house. Thank you very much, Sam. You know, I'm a big believer in the power of prayer, and so I greatly appreciate it. But right now, to cheer this up a little bit, because I don't want to be too down. All of you already seen me cry tonight. Thank you very much, Andrew. And that reminds me, Andrew will be my guest next week. The late, great I'm having a brain fart on your old channel name. Smith's Gold Adventures. Damn it, I forget it, Andrew. But Andrew had another channel, and he's been a professional gold miner, a recreational prospector, and small scale miner. But he's going to be my guest next Tuesday night, and we're going to have a great discussion with him, and he's going to teach us a few things about mining, past and present. I'm rather looking forward to it. But let me see, what are we going for? Let's go for the gift tonight from Prospectors Dream. Chances are had to pull my monitor out of my ear before I pulled my ear off. Chances are it's going to be one of these right here. This little cool little novelty USB high banker with the keychain mat in it. You can pull it out, clean it, use it as a keychain, or it does catch gold. It does catch gold. I do have a video during a live stream where I'm sitting right here with a piece of Tupperware running cons through it. And yes, all mats do catch gold. I just love Dream Mat, but I've used many, many mats, and a lot of them are very good mats. But to be honest, Stacy, hint, hint, I have yet tried a silicone mat. Hint, hint, hint. But I'd love to try. But this is what you can get. It ain't a lot, it ain't a little, but it's a cool little thingy. You could actually sit at your desk at work if you work behind a monitor and run some cons and stuff while you're working. It's pretty cool. So there's going to be the first giveaway tonight. It could very well be a Venture Sleuth or a Pocket Sleuth, but I would say good chances. The last few times it's been this right here. So that's probably what it's going to be. All you have to do is type Dream Mat, apostrophe mark, or exclamation point in the chat room. I'll give it a few minutes as we BS and stuff. If you have a question or you wanted me to see it, please hit put a big Q in front of it or tag me. It will pop out and I'll be able to see it. Oh man, John, it's not doing it. I might have to redo it, but it's because it ain't counting, John. And John R.'s great guy. I've had the privilege of meeting him on the river. Okay, hopefully this time it will count. What the blankety thing? Blankety blank blank. You know, $50 a month for this program, you would think things would work. Okay. Let me redo this you get to see it all. So there's that. Let me see if it will count just people talking. Okay, it will do that with people just talking. Let me bring up another one. So I'm going to go over and share that tab. I'll use that other tab for the sticker pack. Live. It should still count you in both chat rooms if you put Prospectors Dream. Joe, thank you for your contributions, brother. Thank you. MVP, met him on the river a few times. There we go. Now it's counting. We have 9 in there. So please, if you can contribute, this wouldn't be just helping somebody, it would be helping a member of the family, a big member of the Flash family and my family. If you were here earlier, you saw Erie Deary and call me Uncle Ed. I love her like my niece. She's an awesome person. Mary, my birthday twins in the house. Good to see you. Terrible, huh, Sam? But you're here, sister. You're here. Well, come on. Send me some. Send me a silicone mat and send me some of that spider mine dirt too. Heck, send me some spider mine dirt. I'll even run it like you guys do at Red Dirt Nation and other friends live streams, and I'll do it in front of you all. While we're waiting, let me see. How long do I want to wait? Keep this going. We have 16 in there. We have 33 and throughout both live streams. So I'll give it a few minutes. Not a ton terrible, but let's go with 3. Nice, good number. 3. And I'm gonna be also giving away 5 free memberships tonight. You'll get all my early access to all my shorts. I've been terribly busy with work this past summer, so I hope to have some more members only live streams down the road and figure out something, that I could do more for those who are members, because I really greatly appreciate it, because I don't make a lot at all from AdSense. Most of what I make is from members and super chats, and a lot of that goes to what it takes to produce the show. My monthly fee for StreamYards, my yearly fee for my editor, and etc. And when I have to buy like pay dirt or material for wooden nickels or stamps or buy stickers, but any of you that have stickers and do giveaways and stuff, or you're not using the free version of StreamYard. You all know what I'm talking about, so don't mind me. But here's 5 free memberships for now. I do enjoy watching Ed's shorts, very educational stuff. Thank you, Andrew. Austin, hello. How are you? James, Master of None, welcome. I don't know if you're talking about trade stuff here, James, but like I'm a jack of all trades and master of none. But do you know the full quote to the saying? Jack of all trades and a master of none is always better than a master of just one. All right, it's time. Let's see who gets something from my friends in the Mac Cave at Prospectors Dream out of Northwest Montana. All right. Good luck, good luck, good luck, as our friend Charlie would say. American Gold Prospectors. What would you like to do with this birthday boy? Congratulations. I kind of have a feeling he's gonna pass it on. Only Pans, MJ, great seeing you. Mary Jane. He does have a minute to claim it, though. I still haven't seen him claim it. Have any of you seen him claim it? I haven't yet. Have you? Oh, hey, muscle up. How you doing? I don't care, Brian. Or you could do a giveaway on your show. I could have it sent to you and you could do a giveaway. Or you could have me roll another. It's up to you, Brian. You're my friend, and you know how to get a hold of me. So, gold is where you find it. Good seeing you. There you go. Aaron, our friend from Gold is where you find it, wants to see you use it on the beaches of Nome the next time you're in Nome, Brian. So guess I'll send it off to you. I see him, Mary. Thank you. Cancel. What do you say? Who would use it the most? I don't know. Do you want me to send it to you, Brian, or do you want me to roll it again? Say send to me or roll again. There's 2 choices for you. some good content for you. Be kind of a novelty gag thing. You running that thing with a little itty bitty shovel on with the black sands of the beach. Roll it again. You heard him, everybody. Well, those of you in the normal format, I can show you all. See, roll it again, Ian Brian says. Carlos. Rocky Mountain Love Prospector. Good seeing you, Brad. Nice, I won. I'm not 100% sure I have your address somewhere, Carlos, but could you do me a favor and send it to me again anyway over on Facebook? That'd be greatly appreciated. My Michael crazy again, Mary. Like again. Doggone it. I need to go through my stuff again. One moment, please. Better. Is that any better? Is that better? Yeah, I know I was mute now. Is that better now? Better, yes. Now sound now. Oh, the joys of live entertainment, I tell you. Congratulations, Careless. You could either email me or message me on Facebook, which be I'd probably get a faster email than on Facebook, but I'd prefer Facebook. Either or, I could look back for it. I'm sure if I searched, I could find it because we've sent things to each other before. So, enough for that right now. And here later in a little bit, before I say goodnight, farewell, we'll do one for a flash in your pan sticker pack along with flash in your pan factory made. Well, made in my factory right there. If I wasn't lazy, I could turn my camera around and show you right where I made it. One of my wooden nickels. I still have to mail out Stacy. I still need to mail out yours, brother. Rob and Muscle Up. They're coming. They're coming. I just have to remember. Right now, I got your addresses on them. I got them stamped. I just need to go back through and write a little thank you and seal it up and get it out for the postman. But they're there and they're coming. But make sure to catch Andrew and I next Tuesday. where I have my friend from Adventure Gold. Now I remember it, Andrew. Adventure Gold, um, from the land down under. Um, I'm sure it's going to be a really good show. If you haven't subscribed to, I don't think he even has Adventure Gold anymore, but you can subscribe to Cancerman AUS. He still does gold prospecting stuff. He has some really good educational live streams and stuff. Andrew's a real genuine man. One day I hope to meet him one day along with Brad Walsh and some other Aussies that join us, Terry Marshall, oh, Mr. Terry Lefty Marshall, and several others, you know. I would like to also be able to get to Tasmania someday and go on the great hunt for the missing. I think our friend David Buckle might have been became a a, a Tasmania Bigfoot or something, or got lost in the mountains sniping. But I'd love to see Tasmania too someday. Um, I appreciate it, Stacy. It's more work because I have a 3 hour plus commute a day, um, and put in my eights. I'm out for a good 12, 13 hours before I get home. I leave in the dark, I come back in the dark, and it's just I'm almost there, Stacy. I just got to fill out the card and give you a sample of my terrible penmanship, along with my really ugly autograph. Probably end up just spelling it. I can write cursive, but it's ugly. I should have been a doctor. I write so bad. Mr. Lodek was in the house. I'm sure he's here. Um, Thank you, Amethyst Angel. Good seeing you. Oh, we had some nice snow here. We had some snow over the weekend, but know what was crazy? Know what was crazy? It snowed over the weekend. I had a couple inches in my yard, drove to work where I worked, had absolutely no snow whatsoever, and I for sure thought they'd have more. And today we only got like 4 or 5 inches, but it got worse and worse and worse the closer I get to work. And unfortunately, a lot of this drive, it isn't freeway driving, it's county and county and county road and highways. So I ended up going to the shop, called the girls in the hospital wing that I'm remodeling. The sprinkler guys should be there for the fire sprinklers. I won't be there today, and they're like, "It's okay, Ed. We understand." And I'm like, "I'll see you tomorrow." the reason why, if I didn't have a mandatory meeting at work today, I would have just trucked with it. Would have took me probably 3 hours one way or 2.5, but I would have got there. But I had to come back early for a mandatory meeting. And if Tyler Zura's in the house lurking, good seeing you today at the shop, buddy. If my boss is in the audience lurking, good seeing you today too, Sarah. I'm sure Sarah would be more apt to be watching than Brad, but I know both of them have watched my auctions before, Brad and Sarah. Not Tyler, really, but Tyler comes into my live stream sometimes. Good kid, great kid, like the kid. But he even brought up the show tonight. He's like, it's Tuesday. Tuesday night ain't out live tonight, Ed. And I'm like, yeah, you betcha, buddy. Right, right, right. There you go. I wink wink, say no more. Oh, I worked. I just went to the shop instead. Did some finished carpentry and stuff. Because what I have to do next at work, I the wing's 100 feet long, so I have about 160 feet of skim coating some plaster walls. It's all lath and plaster, and there's some really bad, and it was wallpapered. So I have fixed some of the damaged plaster already. Now I have to skim coat both sides of the hole. So there's 80 one way, 80 the other way. Then I have to sand it and prime it and put some wainscot up and handrail and but I have to have it painted and ready for ceiling grid next week. Just so many things going on in this job. Great people. It's Van Crest or Banna, great convalescent assisted living facility, but the wing I am doing is not neither convalescent or assisted living. It's a wing they call the Jones. I think it's the Jones Rainbow Wing, but it's all paraplegic and people like that. Very some people in some very serious need and love and caring for. A lot of them are very nice. They're all very nice to me. The staff have been absolutely fabulous. I don't like calling them patients, they're residents. They are my number one priority. Their comfort. Uh their because you if you ever lived through a house remodel or anything like that, it's very stressful. It's stressful for everybody. And so I try and make it as less stressful for the residents as I can and for the absolutely fabulous staff of CRSI. Great people, and they have been totally awesome to me. Great people. Um, the super chat sentence for GoFund link wouldn't work for me. Even typed it in. Huh. Odd. Same with that dot up there. That will go to the GoFundMe too. But I greatly appreciate it. Learn the Wild, Nico, he was a great guest. Scott, Bentford Prospecting, been a member for 14 months. You're awesome, Scott. He was doing a live stream before I started on a sluice stand. I've seen him back in. Bentford did too. Oh no, and Bentford did a super chat also. And there's one from my friend Andrew, our friend Andrew. Terry Marshall with a super sticker. And then congratulations to everyone that got in on the membership giveaway. Where am I? Where am I? And then Dorothy, thank you very much. Heather, I'll have to get you some more. So I appreciate it, Dot. About a foot here in the valley. I'll have more than a foot up at your house on the mountain. Just be careful while you're out there plowing, Heath. You know, just be careful. I know how plowing can be. So just be careful, buddy. Be careful on those mountain roads. What link are you trying to post? Here's another one if anyone want to try it. Jump over to my vertical. I appreciate all of you coming back and forth. I'm sure Mr. Lodak Terry is multitasking on a couple other live streams, let alone this one, and who knows what else. I don't know if there'll be an after show party tonight with my friend as host, Mr. Lodak, over at another community that we share, goldprospectorspace.com. There's watch parties that Mr. Lodak hosts at a great site. It's a great community over here, and many of the community members in my live chat now are also members over at Gold Prospectors Space. We enjoy each other's company on Friday nights and other nights for watch parties of some of our favorite gold shows. And sometimes there'll be actual cast members from these gold shows in watching the watch party or just their BSing. We've had Kayla Johansson in there. She'll be talking to us and making her beautiful jewelry she makes. Justin, Alaskan Gold Hunter, or Brian Wilder, or never know, maybe even Pomeranke, or who knows? Mr. Lodak would know all of them a lot better than me. They're a great group of people, and they also have Prospectors Radio every Sunday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Mr. Lodak, even though I'm not chatting in the room, I could very well be watching. I do lurk in on Prospectors Radio quite a bit. So I don't think I'm gonna be doing my full hour tonight since we have some snow and ice conditions. My drive's gonna be a little longer. I have to wake up earlier and drive a bit slower and stuff. So let's do a sticker pack giveaway so I don't forget for a second time in a row. These I will mail out worldwide. All you have to do is be active in chat, and you do have a minute to claim it. It's a couple of different years stickers of Tuesday Night Hangout Live. I think I'm out of 7-year stickers now, but I do have some 6-year stickers in there and 8-year stickers. Several different sizes of my channel sticker, a couple different sizes and a bigger one like this. So you have a variety of channel stickers, and then you have a couple of different years for Tuesday Night Hangout Live. So all you have to do is be active in the chat, and then when we pick it, just let us know you're here in the live chat. You have 1 minute, like I said. So let me share this. I'm not going to make you type nothing. You'll just have to let me know you're here within 1 minute. So let me get my timer ready. And let's see. Empty Pans, how you doing? Mega Dog, woof, woof, woof. I hope I see you at Monkey Fest again this coming summer or this coming May. It's going to be a good time. Rose Nose Treasure and Grease Monkey put on a good show. Let's get to meet some great people like Autism Mary, my birthday twin, and Rose Nose, and JP Lonzimore, and John R. Prospecting, and John from Florida, and all kinds of great people. Is that Randy Scotty Tony in the house? Randy Scotty Tony, good seeing you, buddy. So many great people goes to Monkey Fest, and there's so many great outings all over. I wish I was a millionaire. Wish I could pull that time and money out of my butt and be able to do it. It's amazing. When I was younger, I'd just take off at a drop of a hat. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's go night skiing after a hard day's work. Let's go. Now it just seems so hard to find the time and the funds to do it. All right. Ready? Enough of me bitching, right? Beep, 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 beep. I've been pretty bad with censoring, huh? My delayed beeps. Make sure all my players are on live. All right. Nico, learn the wild. Nico, are you still in the house? That will be a good show, Stacy. Mike Pun's a great guy. Great guy. I've had him on my show numerous times. I've enjoyed seeing him at many, many gold shows. And when I went up to see Jason the Mason, the Flower Gold Wizard, I actually got a hold of Mike Pung because I knew he'd be up there at that time. And I wanted to hook up with Mike and Jason, and that happened. And I got to see 5 other people I know too. It was crazy, crazy. But that will be a good show. Mike's a great guy, great guy. Stacy, you'll have a good time with Mike. Ringo, are you in the house? Or not Ringo, Nico. Frank, good to see you. Looter 8 treasure hunting. The treasure hunter. I've really been enjoying your shorts. I'm a shortaholic. I watch a lot of shorts at break and lunch and at home. Um, it's the ADD in me. So I really like your dump digging stuff, Frank. And those marbles are awesome. And some of those other glass pieces you've been finding, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I know. I see them every day and I like everyone. No, I don't comment to everyone, but I like everyone. Nico, are you here? Nico, learn the wild. Are you here? I didn't even start the clock. 1 minute as of now. Has he said anything yet? Anybody? I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him do any. Yeah, there you go. Brad, how you doing? Rocky Mountain Prospector. Haven't seen him for a bit. He was here earlier, I know that. Starting after party. There will be an after party, early access to it over at goldprospectorspace.com. Mr. Lodak, the world greatest moderators, a moderator over there. Okay, I don't see Nico, so let's roll it again. I'm going to give it away to someone tonight. So after I call her the night tonight, Mr. Lodak will be dropping a link, Zoom invite link in the chat room. Just hit that, go to the after party. And you never know who might show up at those after parties. Lucky Ducky Thomas, folks, are you in the house? Thomas, folks, are you in the house? Thomas is a really good guy. I'm very privileged to call that gentleman my friend. Right, muscle up. Come on, winner. We'll give it away to someone here soon. And if someone who wins who has one going out, I'll give you a choice to either pay it forward or double it up. Because, you know, the three of you who already have a pack coming. He has 2 seconds to chime in. All right. Thomas, you be one lucky duck, but you missed out. Terry Marshall. I just saw Terry comment just a second ago. Terry, are you still here? Yeah, I know. It's okay. And Terry was here. I just saw him chat a minute ago. Terry Marshall. Terry Lefty Marshall in the house. Could you do me a favor and send me? I might have it already, but I'm not sure. Would you do me a favor and send it to me over on Facebook Messenger, please? To whichever address you prefer, either at your Opal mine or I think you're back in wherever you're at now. You told me a couple weeks ago, but I'm a blonde and I forgot. But congratulations, Terry. I'll have to make sure I get the right postage on that and secure it. Um, Here's what you get, Terry. You get a card in a nice patriotic Yankee theme with the big thank you on there. You get one of my laser engraved thumbs up, flashing your pan, wood and nickels. You get 2 8-year, which we're in our 8th year right now, of Tuesday Night Hangout live stickers. So this is this year's stickers. Get 1 6-year sticker. I'm all out of 7-year stickers. Throwing in there one of my cards just for shits and giggles. Then you have 3 different size channel stickers. 2.5 inch, 1.5 inch, and 1 inch. Prairie. How you doing, bud? Andrew cracking jokes. Heath. Mr. Doty. Right on. What Terry say? Terry is here, busy making opal mail packages. I wish I could afford those opals, man. I've seen some beautiful, beautiful opals from Terry. Beautiful opals. Just, man. Unfortunately, I'm still kind of in debt for my new truck and travel trailer and some other bills. Got to keep up with my bills. So I need to put a note on here so I don't forget. Terry, Lefty, Marshall. Awesome, Terry. You'll be getting my stickers onto you as soon as I can. Terry is an Aussie legend, but then again, Andrew, so are you, buddy. So are you. And I don't care what any of you say, you're all legends. If you're in this chat room right now, you are a legend. Like our friend from Canada says, our Ontario friend, all things country, he always comes in and greets everyone. Hello, legends. I haven't seen him in, but I haven't been able to make his live streams on Sundays either. But he always has a really good live streams, all things countries. Great guy, good friend of Aaron's and Careless Whispers. He's been a good contributor to the community. I hope to meet him on the river someday. But everyone, I think I'm gonna, like I said a half hour ago, I think I'm gonna cut this show short tonight. Be sure to catch us next Tuesday when I have Cancer Man AUS, formerly known as Adventure Gold, my friend Andrew. I do have a couple of shows from past seasons with Andrew on as a guest. You're more than welcome, Terry. Mr. Lodak has dropped the after party link in. If you haven't yet, or and you'd want to, there's a link up top for well, there was a link up top. Sorry. Go over to the vertical because the link's still there for the giveaway for if there was a hiccup, Zoom was starting to come up. I accidentally hit the after the after party over at goldprospectorspace.com. Uh, thank you very much, Ringo. Yes, leave meeting. Um, all of you that did donate, thank you all so very much. Heather, Erie, you got my number. Anytime you need a friend to talk to, call me. Call me. Um, I, guy, I have something loading. I hit a wrong link, try and do stuff, and now it's being a pain. So if I'm glitching, you know why. Yes, close program. Thank you. The joys of live entertainment, I tell you. And uh, Thomas, you won a sticker pack earlier. You got McClurd. You got Scott McClurd. I appreciate it. Mi amigo David Villa. Um, Bye, Heather. Much love. I don't want to start crying again. You guys saw me get emotional and cry earlier, so you don't need to see it again. Until next week with my guest, Andrew. I think I'll see you then, unless I read you in the live chat room somewhere else. Until next time, may you always have a flash in your pan. And you do know what I like to say because it does happen. Ask Heath Doty. Ask Autism Magnet Fishing. Ask Thomas. Ask Megadog. JP Longs and more. John R. Prospecting. It does happen, right, guys? And it's always a good time, and I love it when it does. But for now, this very second, I am going to do this and say, I'm out of here.
Tuesday Night Hangout Live. We've had our fun. The battery was strong, the night's been won. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon. Tuesday Night Hangout Live is for all of you. FlashFam forever. We'll keep the vibe. Catch us next time. Let's keep
Night
it
comes real
live.
close. We're feeling great. FlashFam is together. Whenever it feels just right. The wonderful guests, good times, and so much fun. Tuesday Night Hangout Live will turn very soon. Thank you for joining us. It's been a fantastic time. Camaraderie is strong, and we're built to last. Till next time, we look forward to seeing you again. Tuesday Night Hangout Live will be back soon. Give us a like. Don't say goodbye. Just see you later. FlashFam forever. Until we meet again.